Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and I'm here for another episode of Get Sketchy with Christine Rachel. This time our sketch comes from Elle's studio, and I am working with my Scrap Room Double Shot kit from August, the We Are Memory Keepers Honey I'm Home part of it, and I am working with these two very tiny photos. I do not usually work with very tiny photos. The smallest I will most likely use is 3x4. If I'm using a 2x3, it's because I'm using, like, say, maybe 7 or 8 of them. This photo is of the ferrets when they were very, very tiny before they came to live with us. And they were taken on a cell phone by a friend of of my nephew's cousins who were the ferrets' original owners. Very sadly, the smallest ferret, Nala, passed away at the end of July. This is actually the first time I've been able to really work on anything about them since then. So this is one that she sent us actually after Nala passed away. She was a very old ferret. Ferrets live anywhere between 6 and 8 years as a regular, and Nala was about 7.5 years old. So she lived a very long, very good life. She ended up contracting pancreatic cancer, and unfortunately that precipitated us having her put to sleep. Okay, so Simba's doing fine, but I just wanted to, actually at this point I should probably move on with the layout. I am working pretty closely with the sketch. I use that strip of the paper from the Honey I'm Home kit, and because my photos are so small, what I decided to do is stick them on an Elle Studio 4x6 Project Lifestyle card, and I'm also using this 3x4 Project Lifestyle card, and that's from Gossamer Blue. I actually picked it up as part of a kit from a CKC class that they had given. I just bought the kit. I did not take the class. And what I've done is used my T-square ruler to line it up. For some reason, it was not lining up properly for me, so I'll go with the T-square ruler and stick with that. Okay, I've pulled out these Heidi Swap ephemera pack from the September Skies collection, and that is mixed with both cardstock and transparency. I'm going to use part of the transparencies, but just a couple, one transparency and one cardstock piece. So I'm also pulling out some flare and some heart wood veneers. There is a theme of hearts in this sketch. And I decided to just go with it because we do love them. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher to attach those transparency pieces. I always want to say acrylic, but they're not acrylic, they're transparency. And I cut down that other card also from the Gossamer Blue set, and that said today was awesome. And now I'm pulling out the puffy stickers that came as part of my double shot kit. I also pull out some of these wood veneer, but they're just too, because this layout, most of the elements are very small, I did not want to use those big wood veneer pieces. I felt it would be overpowering. So instead, I stick with what I've already chosen, although I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what to do next. So I decided to go ahead and staple down that piece at the top, and then I am going to go ahead, I have no idea. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm gluing down my wood veneer pieces in that upper corner, and I'm also getting my flare stuck down, and that one says "You Are Loved," and I actually have no idea where that came from. It just popped up in my stash. Now, I've got these puffy stickers, and those came as part of the double shot kit, and I'm going to use 2 puffy sticker buttons and then that one big coral floral piece. Now, I added that little tag top, file top sticker, and that comes from the Bella Boulevard sticker sheet that I had pulled to go with this double shot kit. I forgot to show it on screen. It was sitting next to me, so I pulled it off from over there. So I apologize for that. Now I'm going to start working on my title, and I pull out from my little mini alpha set 2 of these, and I feel these Simple Stories Snap Alphas will go better for the color-wise rather than the lime green Simple Stories Alphas. So I'm getting these all lined up, and I just use this centering ruler just to line them up. Some people use wax paper. Some people are just awesome at doing that. Me, not so much, so I use the centering ruler. So I use that for the majority of my title, and then I use these maple thickers for the last word, so my title is When They Were We. I'm a big fan of alliteration. I know that's of no surprise to people who watched my channel for a while. I do adore some alliteration. Now once the title is done, I'm going to add that coral puffy sticker like I said I was going to, and I'm going to start gluing down the rest of my wood veneer hearts, 2 over on that cluster area, and then 1 right before, kind of mimicking the printed heart above the word love. I'm going to put a wood veneer heart below the word love, and then I add that 3rd puffy sticker right above the word hello. And I know I need to do my journaling, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put it. In the original sketch, it went where some of the title is. It had a shorter title, so I'm not quite sure where it's going to go or what I'm going to use for it because I am using dark gray cardstock. I do add that floral piece just to bring some navy down to that area. I then remember that I do have these label cut-aparts from Elle Studio, and I'm like, I think there's a green in there, and there was. If you saw that swing line cutter thing, I am not sure if I've shown that in a previous video. What it is however much I love my caterpillar crop, when I want to cut something very tiny, it is not exactly the most awesome thing ever. So I saw Jen Scow using that on hers, and I just searched for it on Instagram, on Amazon, and I went ahead and bought it. Okay, moving on to the layout, I add 3 sets of 3 navy blue enamel dots, and now I'm going to do some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in navy as well, and that is going to complete my layout. Please head on over to Christy's channel and check out her layout. I'm sure it's super awesome. This was a sketch she picked. So thank you guys so much for joining me here. Have a great day, everyone, and bye!